Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons and our College World Series where we are following the Texas Longhorns, and we are here in Dallas, Texas for the Red River Rivalry series between the Oklahoma Sooners and the Texas Longhorns. Now we are playing at the Rangers Park this time around, meeting here in Dallas, basically the midway point between Norman and Austin. I think although it is technically a little closer to Norman than Austin, it's about as midway as we are going to get. So to start out here in the first game of the series is going to be Brian Silva with the 4-2 record and a 3.96 ERA, giving up 64 hits, 16 walkouts, and 63 strikeouts in just 72 and 2/3 innings. Now leading off for the Sooners is going to be Gabriel Cordova, sporting a 256 batting average. And here comes the opening pitch of the ball game. It's going to be a grounder over to third base to Nah, and he quickly throws that one on to Clemens at first. So real quick, one pitch, one out, way to get this game started. Looking at the Sooner lineup, Jesus Gutierrez, Jack Reese will round out the top three. Rivas, Marino, and Adline in the 4, 5, 6 spots. Cabrera, Diaz, and Velasquez hitting in the 7, 8, 9, with Cabrera being the DH. Now, Jesus Gutierrez has got 9 home runs and 37 RBIs with a 312 batting average here in this one. So Silva is going to come home and deliver that first pitch to him. It's going to be another grounder down the left side to Nah. Scoops that one up, fires it over to Clemens, and he does get him right there. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Really 2 pitches, 2 grounders to Nah, and 2 outs thrown to Clemens. So now that we're pretty quickly through this first top half of the inning, Jack Reese with a 366 batting average is going to come to the plate here, facing off against Silva for the first time tonight. That first pitch comes in, and it is called for a strike, low in the zone, but still within the range. So 0-1 is going to be the count there, as Jack Reese just did not have the confidence to follow through on that swing. 0-1 delivery is going to be in just a little over the middle, too much of the middle of the plate. You keep throwing that, he is going to get burned. And the roof is closed here in Arlington as Silva has the 0-2 count lead. Throws the pitch to Reese, swing and a miss, and that's going to put the Sooners down 1, 2, 3. 5 pitches, 3 outs. That's the kind of efficiency we're going to need from Silva, as he just threw a dart in there on that inside low corner to get Reese swinging and missing. Now for the Sooners, Quincy Cruz is going to come up for the start. He's got 12 starts so far, sporting a 2.4 record, a 3.8 ERA. He's gone 71 innings, giving up 65 hits, 24 walks, and 69 strikeouts. Now Chris Gomez comes up leading the Longhorns in runs with 39 runs on the season, 17 stolen bases, and a 2.71 ERA. First pitch to him comes in right over the middle of the zone. And you see right there in the bottom right corner, the Sooners are leading the Big 12 so far this season. We are trying to catch up, having some up and downs as we go throughout the year. Now the 0-1 delivery is going to be outside, missing, making the count evened up at 1-1 apiece. Here as Cruz gets set and delivers a third pitch, fouled off by Gomez. He's getting the timing down on that fastball, and he doesn't have the most speed in the world, Cruz, coming in at 92 miles per hour on his fastball, but if we can get that timing down, we can do some damage as that next pitch comes in outside once again. Looks like they're doing the inside out. I'm trying to work him that way. 2-2 delivery. He swings at one down in the zone. It bounces on the turf, and they will throw that one over to first. A swinging run strikeout throw out for Gomez there, and to start this game off for the Horns. So now Kevin Nah is going to come to the plate, batting a 286 on the season. He's also going to let that first pitch go by, and the count is going to be 0-1 to him as well. Both pitchers doing pretty good so far, painting the corners here, but Nah lines that one to left field. That does get down for a hit. He's rounding first and on his way to second. The throw comes into second. Nah slides in head first, safe. Throw was not on line, but I don't know if he could have been out had it even been on line. Nah was on his horse, coming off the plate in that bat immediately. As soon as that ball went down that left field line, Nah was on his horse hustling, and he's in with the double. So now Doug Clemens comes to the plate, batting .317 in the number 3 spot for the Horns, as they're going to have to be a little careful with him. First pitch comes outside for a ball. 1-0 is the count. .317 is his average. He's the second for average on the Horns. He's got 6 home runs and about 40 RBIs on the season, looking to add to that count right here. Cruz comes in at the second pitch. He does check on it on the inside, but he actually holds off. And 2-0 is going to be the count now. Cruz gets set. He's going to check at second. Clemens, deep drive to left field. That one, they're chasing it, and they will make the catch there at left field. Nah tags up and decides to think better of it. A good throw in from the left fielder. Wow, these outfielders for the Sooners, they have got some arms on them. We're going to have to be careful as we go. Now, Ruben Spoon will be batting fourth with Sims in fifth, Boston in sixth at the DH spot. Pena, Luciano, and Richie Murphy will round out our 7, 8, and 9 hitters as well. Pretty good lineup, I think, that we're sporting for this matchup against the Sooners tonight. Ruben Spoon hitting .234 with 6 home runs and 25 RBIs. Comes in at the cleanup spot, known for being a little clutch hitter when we need him. First pitch comes in, and Spoon's going to hit that one, grounded over to third. They scoop that one up, and they're going to throw it on to first. Clutcher, not in other games. He was not in that at bat, and so Horns will go down with just a 1 hit and the 1 man left on base, so the score is 0-0. Now we're going to advance on up to the top of the 7th. Both Cruz and Silva doing a great job here in this one. The score remains 0-0 here. There's 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Silva trying to get out of this inning and get him moved on to the 8th. He's got Marino at an 0-2 count now. Marino is 1 for 2 on the evening so far. The 0-2 delivery is going to be hit over to Nan. He just reacted way too slow. I'm not sure what he was thinking, but reacted way too slow. And Marino is going to get his 2nd hit of the evening, and that's going to put him on first base. Now, we do have a decision to make. Do we keep Silva in and let him finish out this inning, or do we pull him? Part of me, I think we have to keep him in. He's still throwing it pretty decent, got some good velocity, and so we got to keep him in. Facing off against Daryl Aldean, who is 0 for 2 on the day, and that is the count now, 0-2 after that 2nd pitch strike. 0-2 delivery is going to be fouled off by Aldean, trying to hang in there and fight tough, just barely nicking that sinker on the outside edge. Silva gets set, checks a runner, comes home with the delivery. That's just missed. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That was right on the zone. Could have gone either way. 1-2 pitch comes home, and Aldean battling tough. Got a lucky call early, but he's battling tough right now, fouling that one off. 1-2 is still the count. And the delivery is going to be hit right up the middle. Luciano dives, unable to get it. Murphy scoops it up and is going to throw that one in, so the runners will hold after getting just 1 base. So the Sooners now have something working here in the top of the 7th with a man on first and 2nd. Silva hanging in on this one. We want to give him a chance to get out of this inning. He's done so well for us in this game. I think he has earned it. He's got Richie Cabrera, who's 1 for 2 on the evening, and an 0-1, now an 0-2 count. This is going to be a big pitch. Cabrera is batting .382 on the season with runners in scoring position. Silva gets set and comes home. He's going to hit a grounder over to Clemens. That's going to get the Horns out of it. They will escape, giving up nothing. So 0 runs given up in the top half of the 7th inning, and the game still stays 0-0 with 4 hits by the Sooners, 6 hits by the Longhorns. Luciano, Murphy, and Gomez are going to be up here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. So here comes Marco Luciano to the plate as we're going to check our bullpen real quick. We've got to get some other guys going. And there, Adrian Arturo is going to be probably our best middle reliever. He is a lefty. So we are going to get him warming up and get him ready to get into this game regardless of what happens in this inning. So Luciano, 0 for 2 on the evening, takes that first pitch to the outside. Quincy Cruz for the Sooners sticking in there just like Silva has. Both of these guys have given a hell of an effort in this game. So 1-0 is the count now to Luciano. Cruz comes home and delivers that one inside to him. Good eye to hold off on that inside fastball pitch. That's a hard one to hold off sometimes, especially coming out of a left-hander when you're a right-handed batter. 2-0 is the count now as Cruz gets set and comes home with the pitch. Down low, it's 3-0. Luciano's got him right where he wants him now. He is 0 for 2 on the evening, but he can take advantage of this one and try to get on base. 3-0 is the count, and here comes the pitch. Line drive to left field. It's going to be going pretty good, and it does not get down for a hit. Oh, they let him swing, and he got a hold of that one. That was a good line drive shot. Just happened to be right at the left fielder, so that is going to be out number one here in the bottom of the seventh. Now Richie Murphy comes to the plate. He's going to swing and miss at that first pitch down low, just outside of the zone. Had him fooled there, and the timing was pretty off as well. So 0-1 the count to Murphy. Cruz delivers the next pitch outside, as these two lefties will battle each other once again. Richie Murphy being 1 for 2 on the evening. So here comes Cruz with the 1-1 delivery down low. That time Murphy does hold off. You can tell he wanted to swing, though, just like that first pitch, but he does hold off, and it's 2-1 is the count. Now Murphy's going to hit a line drive to right field. They're chasing a dive, and they miss it. Murphy's going to round first and going for second. And he's actually going for third. He's trying to hustle on over, and the throw comes in, and he's going to be out. They throw him out at third. If he had just been at second, he would have been safe, but he thought he could get there. And what a play to recover by the right fielder. And just rocketed that ball in. Great cutoff maneuver by the Sooners in that transition to get Murphy thrown out at third base. So 2 outs now here in the bottom of the seventh inning, but Gomez says not for long, as he's going to get on the first base with a line drive into left field. Falls down short, and he does reach safely. So now one man is on Gomez standing at first base. Quincy Cruz gone 6 innings and 6 2/3 innings, giving up 1 walk and just about 7 hits now, and 5 strikeouts here in this one. But they're going to replace him after that. They tried to give him that last batter. He just couldn't get him out, and so they will replace him. But still a valiant effort by that young man. Give him all the credit in the world. He has definitely earned it today. So in for relief is going to be Christopher Horn. He's appeared in 33 games. He has 6 holds, pitched 47 innings with a 3.83 ERA. Got 42 strikeouts to 10 walks. Batting average against righties is .236, and against lefties is .310, which is not good for him, with Nah being the first one to come to the plate. Nah already 2 for 3 on the day. First pitch comes in. He's going to hit a hard one over to right field, and that one will get through, and it's going to be another base hit. Kevin Nah 3 for 4. And Gomez is not going to test a right fielder like Murphy already did in this inning. So now we got 2 guys on for Doug Clemens here, who's 1 for 3 on the day. He's one of our top RBI getters. Need him to come through once again. Line drive, deep right field. That one's going to land in the gap. Looks like 2 are going to score. Clemens over to second. And here we come around third. The throw home, it's not going to get him. He slides in safely. Kevin Nah gets in. 2-0 lead for the Longhorns. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Doug Clemens fired that one off. First pitch swinging. Takes it to opposite field in that little gap right there in the Rangers outfield. Not sure why they designed that, but hey, you got to be unique, I guess. And that one gets down right in that zone, and that'll give us a 2-0 lead here in this game. Now we are going to advance on to the top of the 9th inning. Eric Calzado is going to come in. He's got 22 appearances with 11 saves and a 2-3 record. So we are still leading 2-0, as the first one for the Sooners to come to the plate is going to be Jack Reese, who has struggled tonight. 0 for 3 on the evening so far. First pitch from Calzado comes in as a strike. 0-1 is the count. The next pitch is down and out of the zone for a ball, so everything is even up at 1-1. As Calzado comes set for the third pitch of this at bat. Fires that one in and just clips the zone. They're going to give it to him. That's a strike number 2 with that slider. 1-2 is the count. Calzado versus Reese. Pitch comes in. Swing and a miss for Reese. He's going to be 0 for 4 on the day. Calzado gets out number 1 here in the top of the 9th inning. The Horns defense holding on. Pitching is doing an excellent job for them, as they now will face off against their cleanup hitter for the Sooners, Michael Rivas, who has also struggled tonight. 0 for 3 so far, as we try to make him be 0 for 4. Calzado comes home. He's going to hit a little grounder over to Gomez. That's going to be a tough play. Got to hustle it, and he does. He snags it. He snags Rivas at first. Gomez had to charge that one hard. It took a high, slow bounce to get over to him, but there's 2 outs in this inning. Now Hal Marino, who's 2 for 3 with 2 singles in this game, he's going to come to the plate looking to try to keep things going for the Sooners. First pitch comes. He hits it over to Luciano. He's going to scoop that one up, fires it over to Clemens, and the Longhorns will take game 1 of the series here. 2-0 with a clutch hit by Doug Clemens. coming in the bottom of the 7th inning to send Gomez home from second, and Nah going all the way around to 3 bases to get home from first. Good job by this Horns pitching staff. Brian Silva claims his 5th win of the season. Calzado gets another save on his books. Good job by this team all around. That's the first of a 3-game series. We will take game number 1 here in Arlington, and that's going to lead us on to game number 2 that's going to start here in just a second. But a good job overall. Both pitching staffs, Cruz and Silva, did a great job. I know Cruz is going to take the loss in this one because he started that inning and Gomez got on because Gomez was the last batter that Cruz faced, so he will take the loss. Definitely not deservedly so. I mean, I guess you could say it is because that's the way the rules go. But overall, still a great performance by both pitching staffs there in this one. Longhorns win 2-0, getting 2 runs on 10 hits with 1 error. Sooners had 0 runs on 5 hits and 0 errors. So here we come to game number 2. We're bottom of the 1st inning. Chris Stevenson is going to be on the mound for the Sooners. He's got 12 starts with a 5-1 record, a 3.34 ERA, giving up 61 hits and 57 strikeouts and 16 walks in just 72 2/3 innings. Gomez led off for us last night. He's going to do it for us again, batting .275 on this one so far. And so here's going to become the first pitch of this game. Gomez lets that one go by down low out of the zone for a ball. And after that first pitch down low out of the zone, 1-0 is the count to Gomez. As Stevenson comes set on the bump, and he's going to deliver pitch number 2 this afternoon. Gomez fouls that one off, and that's going to be a 1-1 count now. Good timing on it, just slightly early on that curveball that he left hanging, so Stevenson is going to have to be careful about doing that as he comes inside on Gomez here for the next pitch, and that's going to hit him and put Gomez on first. Now Kevin Nah, who after a great performance yesterday is batting .294, he comes to the plate with Gomez on first, ready and waiting to get moving. Nah with 4 home runs and 21 RBIs this season. You'd like to see him be a little bit more productive coming from that second spot as they throw over to keep an eye on Gomez. He does have about 17 steals so far this year, so he is likely to take one if they don't watch him. 1-0 is the count now, and that one comes just on the outside edge. Oh, 1-1. They're going to call that one a strike to even things up. Looked like it may have been a little too much outside. Now 2-1 after that pitch out, trying to catch Gomez sleeping, but he decides he doesn't go. On that one, that's going to put themselves behind the gun automatically. 2-1 is the count. Stevenson gets set and delivers the pitch. 3-1 is now the count to Nah from Stevenson. And it looks like he's being distracted by Gomez over there on first. Now Gomez is going to take off on that one, and he's going to slide into second, and he's going to be safe. The pitch did come in for a strike to Nah. So Gomez gets his 18th steal of the season, and the count is evened up. Here to Nah in the bottom of the 1st inning. Payoff pitch. He's going to hit a grounder over to right field. They snag it. The second baseman snags that grounder with a full extension dive. Good job. What a play by that kid. That very bearded kid right there. What a great play by him to make that diving effort. You know, if he misses that, Gomez has got enough speed to get around and score on that little hit. But because of that, he gets the out at first. Gomez is standing on third as Doug Clemens comes to the plate. He's going to take that first pitch high and out of the zone for a ball. Sporting a .321 average with a .903 OPS, and after last night's game-winning hit in the 7th inning, now has 42 RBIs. Clemens stands in, facing 1-0 as they check on Gomez at third. The pitch comes in high once again. And so now the count is 2-0. Here too, Clemens looking to get something done, get a run on the board. They're being a little too careful with him. That one drops in. 3-0 is the count. I mean, they do have a base open, so they could walk him. With 3-0, here comes the delivery. I'm sure Clemens can swing, and he will swing and take a cut at that one, but he misses it just barely. And yeah, Clemens is one of those hitters, you know he can swing, so you kind of let him, but man, he almost got a hold of that. 3-1 count, goes swinging. Oh, man, they had him looking foolish right there. 3-2 is the count now to Clemens. As they got this one going. They may try to get out of this inning without giving up that run, standing at third. 3-2 count. It's going to be a liner over the second baseman's head. Gomez will score. Clemens will stand on first. Third RBI in his second game here against the Sooners in this one. And that's going to give the Horns an early 1-0 lead now in this game. That pitch was just out of the zone. He still took the swing at it. I mean, it's close enough you kind of have to protect the plate and swing at that. And he hits a nice little line drive right over the second baseman's head to get the RBI single. Now Ruben Spoon to the plate. Gets a hold of that one. Deep drive to left field. They're chasing it back to the fence. And they got the catch right at the warning track. Oh, man, just shy. I mean, by like 2 feet. Just shy by Spoon. As that'll lead Grant Shavitz, our second baseman for today, to the plate. Daryl Sims batting sixth, then Murphy, Luciano, and Jacob Pena round out the 7, 8, and 9 spots here for the Longhorns lineup. Murphy batting in the seventh with a 304 average. Pretty good anchor in the back right there. Now Grant Shavitz, sporting a 288 average, comes to the plate here with Clemens standing at first. Takes a big cut on that one. That's going to be a long strike down the right field side, as that does drop foul into the stands. 0-1 is the count. Shavitz not wasting any time and is being aggressive. 0-1 delivery by Stevenson. Swing and a miss by Shavitz to make it 0-2. Ooh, he is going for it. He's not holding anything back either. 0-2 count now. Stevenson comes home with it. Swing and a miss by Shavitz, and the Horns are going to be out after that one. But, hey, we do get the one run. Clemens with the RBI single. Like I said, his third RBI in just 2 games here. And we're still early on in the second. So Longhorns will have a 1-0 lead after the first inning. 1 run with the 1 hit. So now here comes Daryl Sims here in the bottom of the second to lead us off here. Sporting a 232 average, 5 home runs, and 26 RBIs with a 656 OPS this season. Now Stevenson gets set to get the second inning started and delivers the pitch. Sims swings and hits a deep drive to left. No doubt about it. That one is gone into the second deck. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Daryl Sims saw it, and he said, "Get out of here, young fella," as he blasted that one deep to left field for a single solo blast into the second deck. What a shot here by Sims as he fires it early on in this at-bat. You can tell he just eyed that pitch coming in, gave it all his gusto, and he knew it was gone as soon as he hit it. 424 feet coming off his bat, about 107 miles per hour. That was a moonshot right there. Now, after that home run, how does Richie Murphy follow that one up? Sporting a 304 batting average here with 4 home runs and 23 RBIs for himself. We still have obviously we still have 0 outs. He's just batting right after Sims. Richie Murphy facing the 0-1 count. Line drive deeper to right field. That one's going back off the wall, and Murphy's going around coming to second. Now he doesn't try to go to third. He does a smart move and stands up at second. As we all know, he got thrown out in game 1, bottom of the 7th inning. Hell, we could have won 3-0. Had Murphy not tried to go for second base. But he does anyway, or try to go for third base, but this time he does a smart move and stays. So Luciano comes to the plate now, batting 8th with a 223 average as the first pitch bounces in the dirt. And Murphy just a little too much effort right there, dives back to second to ensure his safety. And Luciano now facing a 1-0 count. So here comes a 1-0 pitch by Stevenson as he delivers it home. It's going to be grounded right over there to shortstop. It will advance the runner, but they are going to get Luciano out at first. Grounded to the shortstop, but hey, the runner does advance, and now we have another guy 90 feet away from scoring and adding to our 2-0 lead. Jacob Pena comes to the plate with a 282 average, 7 home runs, and 32 RBIs here, trying to add on another one. So here he comes. First pitch is going to be high and outside there. And that's going to make it a 1-0 count to Pena with we got with our one runner standing there over at third. And now the 1-0 delivery is going to be high once again. They're trying to be careful with Pena, and he can be a clutch hitter. I mean, he's got over the 30 RBI, so you know the kid can do it. It's just, I don't know if you want to be that careful with him. 2-0 count. High, deep drive to center field. He got a hold of that one. It's not going to be deep enough, but it will be deep enough to get the run in. As they throw it home, and it's a lot closer than what I thought it would be as Murphy comes sliding across home plate to extend this lead on the sacrifice fly, as it's now 3-0 here in Arlington early in this game. So 3-0, and we are still rocking and rolling here. Chris Gomez coming back to the plate for the second time already, and we're just still in the bottom of the second inning, 2 outs. First pitch from Stevenson to Gomez. That one does get into the bottom of the zone, and it does come in for a strike. Now Gomez with 17 stolen bases, or 18 stolen bases on the season now. And he is actually in the league lead at this moment. So 0-2 is the count. He can't steal anymore if he doesn't get on base. Stevenson delivers a pitch down and bounces just shy of home plate. And thankfully Gomez didn't swing at that one. So now the 1-2 delivery. Gomez hits another shot. That one's high, flying to left field again. And it's out of here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. First Sims, now Gomez, both guys trying to compete for who can hit the farthest shot in this one, and Sims got him. Sims has definitely got him by a few good, about 17 feet, but still a 407-foot blast to left field. That's what you want to see from your DH leadoff hitter. I mean, you're just getting on base, I'll take it, but shit, I'll take that one too. As that extends our lead now 4-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. And 407 feet is a great way to add runs onto the board. So now here comes Kevin Na. The second inning still going. Seems like the unstoppable inning as that first pitch comes into him. 0-1 is the count now as he hits that bottom left corner. Stevenson delivers the next pitch. Na hits a liner over to right, but it actually bounces before the second baseman, and he will scoop it up, and he will get Na out at second. And the Horns now have 4-0 lead on 4 runs, 2 home runs in the inning coming from Sims and Gomez in this one. 821 feet worth of homers being hit in that inning. Now we're going to advance on up to the bottom of the third inning. Ruben Spoon comes to the plate. There is 1 out here as Chris Stevenson is still in this game, giving up the 4 early runs. First pitch comes inside with making the count 1-0. As here comes the next one from Stevenson. Spoon fouls that one off, gave it a good cut right there in the lower part of the zone. Try to get a hold of that one and give it a push, but came around a little too early on it. So now the 1-1 delivery. Swing, and that's going to be fouled down the left field side right there past the third baseman. A hard chopper. And now 1-2 is the count. Here it comes to Spoon. Swing, and he's a deep fly to left field. They're chasing it down at the warning track, and that one's going to be gone. Another home run for the Longhorns. Our offense is taking off. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Spoon lifted that one up just enough to get into the stands there in left field as they tried to chase that one down, but nothing they could do as the Longhorns have now extended their lead to 5-0 here in this one. The Spoon with a big-time shot. Clutch hitting for the Longhorns so far. Their offense has really seen Stevenson's pitches come from his hand incredibly well in this one. That homer not as far as the others. That one only 369 feet. But, hey, it's still in the seats and is a souvenir for a fan. Now Grant Shavitz is going to come to the plate after he takes that first pitch down in the zone for a strike. Facing an 0-1 count. Grant Shavitz, he's 0 for 1 on the day. As the second pitch comes into the outside and low, making things evened up here at 1-1. So in the bottom of the third, the Longhorns lead 5-0 as they have 1 out here with Shavitz trying to continue this inning. Hits a hard one right up the middle. That's going to get through. Shavitz gets his first hit of the game for this one as he's now 1 for 2 on the day as they throw that one into second. So he will hold up at first. These Sooners outfielders, I got to admit, they've got some hellacious arms. Those are some serious cannons they got back there. That ball came in quick. Shavitz has got some speed, so you could have possibly taken a look at taking that, but throw came in way too quick. Now here comes Darrell Sims, who had the solo shot just an inning ago in the second inning, as he's here to the plate facing an 0-1 count now. Now it's 0-2 after he lets that pitch go by. You can tell he kind of got fooled right there by that curveball. So 0-2 is a count to Sims as Shavitz stands at first. One out in the bottom of the third. That pitch comes inside, called for a ball. So it is 1-2 now to Sims. Stevenson gets set. He checks on Shavitz over at first. Now he eyes home plate and comes home with the pitch inside once again. He may be starting to lose it. Sims being patient at the plate, trying to work this count to his advantage. Stevenson, under a little bit of stress now, throws that one down low and out of the zone. It's now a full count. Sims has worked it from 0-2 to full. As we have it, here comes the payoff pitch. One out in the bottom of the third. Sims, deep drive to left field, and that one will not hold on. That is going to go foul. Thought he had his second home run in just as many innings. Not to be so far. Now here comes the seventh pitch at this at-bat. Hits, and that's going to be a deep drive to center field. They're going to go back chasing that one at the warning track, and it will fall shy of the wall. Whew. Oh, man. Another close shot. If he could have just pulled that one or even pushed it to right field, that's out of here easily. But he went to dead center, and they will catch that one at the warning track. Now comes to the plate Richie Murphy, who's 1 for 1 today with a double earlier in the second inning. So Murphy comes in, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. He lets that first pitch go by for a strike, making the count 0-1 to Murphy. Stevenson trying to hold in there tough. He's already got 50 pitches here coming into the bottom of the third inning, and we still got some more to go. Stevenson comes home and delivers that one high and out of the zone, as that will even things up now to Murphy here at 1-1. So now things evened up here. Murphy trying to hold tough against Stevenson as he watches the runner comes home with that one just outside, high and away, as that's going to be ball number 2 in this count. So Stevenson now falling behind. 2 balls and 1 strike as he tried to paint the corner, just did not get the call. Stevenson checks on the runner, comes home. Murphy lines that one down the right field side, but it will fall foul. Man, that was hard to say, fall foul. As the umpire down the first base side had to duck out of the way. Now Stevenson trying to get a little bit of a reprieve here. Throws over to Shavitz at first. I mean, yeah, he's got some speed, but he's not a big steal person for us. 2-2 is the count. Stevenson comes home with it. Murphy hits a deep drive to right field. They are chasing that one down, and they will make the catch just shy of that little, extension part of it. But damage done in this inning. Ruben Spoon with a blast over to left field. Another home run by this Longhorn offense as we lead 5-0 on 6 hits with 0 hits so far for the Sooners. Now we're going to advance onto the bottom of the 8th inning. Longhorns do lead now 5-1. Grant Shavitz, who's 2 for 3, comes to the plate to face off against reliever Michael Staub. Staub, Shavitz, who obviously does a lot better facing against right-handed pitchers, comes into this one already 2 for 3 tonight, looking to get something going here in the bottom of the 8th to see if we can't add any more insurance runs on. If you hate being 4 ahead, that's still 1 blast away. But not anymore. Shavitz with the deep drive to right field. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Score is now 6-1. Shavitz 406 feet to right field. He saw that, got a hold of it, and just blasted it out of here. No chance. As that fan has got that one, is going to go home with another souvenir here. What is that, the 4th home run by the Longhorns in this game? And they just keep adding to that tally. 406 feet. And a hard line shot, too. It came off at 110 miles per hour. So leading 6-0 now, Darrell Sims had the home run earlier. His only hit on the evening comes to the plate. 1 for 3 here in this one. Facing with a 5-run lead at his back. Now facing a 1-0 count since the first ball thrown by Staub. Now here comes a 1-0 delivery. He's going to be a swing. That's a liner down the left field side. It's going to be a second hit there for Darrell Sims as he rounds first. He's going for second, and that should be a close play, but the throw wasn't on line. So he is going to be in safely, sliding into second base. His second hit of the game, his 10th double of the season. As he saw that one and just got that thing yanked down the side. And that one will be another hit for Sims, as Murphy's going to come to the plate with a runner in scoring position as we look to add on to this one. First pitch bounces off the catcher's glove, but not far enough. We're not going to take third at this point. No reason to get an out when you don't have to get one. And so Murphy holds tight at the plate. 1-0 is the count. And Sims is there at second. Staub comes home with the pitch. It's going to be a liner over to left field. That one will get down. Sims, he's rounding third. He's going home. The play at the plate, and he's safe. Sims is safe at home. What a hustle maneuver by him. Rounding third on the go. A great throw by the left fielder there to nail him right there on the bounce pass, just a little too far to the right side, to the first base side. But Sims with a great tactical slide to get in underneath the tag, and that's going to keep the runs coming. As Murphy is now standing at first with an RBI single to his name. Here comes Marco Luciano to the plate as the Longhorns now lead by 6, 7-1 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Luciano, that's going to be a single shot deep to right field. It gets down, they dive and miss it. But we're only going to get around a first and a second as he comes sliding into second, barely safe. Had to give him a chance to try to catch that ball. Didn't know if he was going to or not. He dove and he missed it. And Luciano makes a hustle play to get over to second, but we have to hold him up at third as well. So now we got 2 runners in scoring position. Well, this is what I mean. Look at that throw by the center fielder coming on the move. Throws a bullet into the cutoff man, and they actually almost get Luciano there at second. And that will cause a pitcher to be removed as Evan Schaefer comes in. He's been in 25 games, pitched for 28 innings in total. So Jacob Pena is 0 for 2 in this game, has got 2 runners in scoring position before him and a 6-run lead. As he lets that first pitch go by for a strike. Looked like a pretty good one right there. 0-1 is the count to Pena as Schaefer comes in for his second pitch of the game now. Delivers it down low, but Pena swings after. That looked to be pretty well out of the zone, but Pena goes chasing after that changeup. Completely threw off his timing and kind of has him guessing. Schaefer with the next pitch delivers it. Pena checks his swing, but they're going to call him out anyways. And probably the right call if I'm not being a homer. He probably did go all the way through. So strikeout for Schaefer here. The first out of the 8th inning. So here comes Gomez. He hits a hard one down the left field side, but it does go foul just shy of the third base bag. And so 0-1 is now the count to Gomez here. Still have our 2 runners on at second and third. Gomez fouls off another pitch, chasing that one down in the zone. They haven't seen too much of Schaefer or seen too much film on him, so the scouting reports are pretty limited, so they are kind of guessing here. 0-2 counts. Gomez chases that one up and out of the zone. You've got to be kidding me. Why did he chase that one? I don't know. So here comes Kevin Na to the plate now. The 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Schaefer delivers that one. Na's going to hit one down the right field side, and that one will fall in fair. 2 runs are going to score. They were on their horse from the very beginning. Na with a 2-run single on the bloop shot right down the line of right field, and that's going to give us a 9-1 lead, and that would basically seal the deal. 9-1 here in Game 2 of the series. 2-0 needing to get the win in the next one to perform the clean sweep of the Sooners. But with the way our offense played tonight, it's hard to imagine us losing. We win 9-1 with 9 runs on 14 hits, giving up only 3 hits and 1 run to the Sooners. You know, and out of those 14 hits, 5 of them were home runs? I mean, you got to be, how do you stop that? You really can't in that sense. So our offense really came through in this one. And, what a game to have your offense, your batting, and your pitching on point. That's really what you wanted to see, what you want to see happen. Now we just got to build that consistency. We've got a 2-0 lead in this series, trying to go for the clean sweep, but we also have to think about the season as a whole, right? So we struggle. Obviously, a lot of the stuff, up to these points are simulated, but I think if we can get these players turned around and we can get a lot of these struggles basically kind of hammered out, and it'll give us a little bit of an opportunity, to build something for the remainder of the season. Now here comes Daryl Sims to start out Game 3 in the bottom of the second inning, as we are losing now 1-0 here. As the pitch comes into Sims from Sanchez. So 1-0 is the count. Art Sanchez is on the mound for the Sooners here in this one. Sims, deep drive to left field. They're going, chasing that one back. Sims, he's got another home run. What a line drive. Didn't expect that one to go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Sims hits his 7th home run of the season, and we were trailing 1-0, but now we are tied up in this one. The game is at a 1-1 after a line drive shot that just barely cleared the fence. But hey, it cleared it by enough, and that's all that matters. The 388 feet on that line driver, so it barely cleared the fence. So now we're going to move that one on up to the top of the 4th inning here, as the Sooners do have a runner on second. There are 2 outs now. But Hal Marino's had a pretty good series facing off against Nick Wagner in a tie 1-1 ball game. Marino's going to hit that one right up the middle. Luciano unable to get it. Murphy scoops it up, tries to throw it home, but unable to do anything with it. Marino gets the RBI single, and the Sooners have the lead once again here in this game. And Marino's been efficient in this series. He has come through in big ways for the Sooners, at least in Game 1. And now in this one, getting the RBI that's going to give the Sooners a lead here. I know it's early in the 4th inning, but it's now hit line drive to left field. Sims chases it, and he'll make that catch, thankfully, to end the top half of the 4th inning. But Hal Marino does the damage. Said he got one of their hits in last night, one of the 3 hits for the Sooners the last time, and now he got that one. So a pretty good series for that kid. So now here come the Horns in the bottom of the 8th inning, still trailing by 1, and we are stealing second base. That's how we do it right there. Raymond McKinley, we put him in to pinch run for Doug Clemens, and he takes off, and he's going to steal second. Here in the bottom of the 8th inning, looking for some form of action. With only 1 out, we take away the double play, and now they're going to walk Ruben Spoon, and they're going to load the bases with only 1 out. Now, we only trail by 1. If we can just get a single, that'll get at least 1 run in action, with McKinley being a second, probably 2 runs in. So Grant Shavitz, who's 1 for 3 this afternoon, comes to the plate here. Still trailing by 1, but bases loaded, 1 out. Shavitz stands in and takes the first pitch down low for a ball. These are situations kids dream of right here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Shavitz takes the second pitch down low, but that one is going to be in for a strike, so the count is even up at 1-1 here. As these things are tense, just need a base hit. Shavitz check swings on that one, but couldn't hold it up enough as he follows through, and that's strike number 2. Still 1 out, strike number 2. 1-2's the count. Shavitz hits a deep line drive to right field. That one's going back. Are you kidding me? Grand slam! Grant Shavitz! Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The 9th home run of the season for Shavitz, and it's a salami time. Grand slam, 395 feet. Line drive to deep right center. Didn't know if that was, figured it would bounce off the wall, but he clears the wall just barely, and the Horns have cleared the plate, cleared the bases, as all 4 come home across the plate to give us the lead. As that will be all that we can muster up in the 8th inning. The grand slam to take the lead, as we now lead 5-2 with 5 runs on 10 hits to their 2 runs on 5 hits. Here, as we're going to move to the top of the 9th inning, and we are going to bring in our closer, Calzado, once again. He did what we needed in Game 1. We didn't need him in Game 2, thankfully. Let his arm rest a little bit. And so here we go, Game 3, trying to complete the sweep. Now this is going to be a tough one. And McKinley, we had him playing at first. He's definitely not a first baseman. We are going to put Scott Boston in right there. He was just our pinch runner, which we thought we would need. It turns out outside of the steal, we really didn't need him outside of that. So, hey, it is what it is. So now the top of the ninth comes Eric Calzado. First batter he's facing off against is Jesus Gutierrez with a 305 RBI. He's already got one double. No, not 305 RBI, 305 batting average. With one double already in this game, who's 1 for 3 this afternoon, but can't hold up on the check swing. However, it comes in the zone anyways. 0-1 the count. Calzado delivers. Swing, that's going to be a line drive to Sim, who's chasing it. He's going to scoop that one up for out number 1. Oh, my. That was a close play out there at left field, a hard-hit liner. Thought it was going to get down, but Sims makes a great play out there. Now here comes Jack Reese, who's 0 for 3 in this game so far today. He's going to hit a hard liner to Shavitz, who makes the play. Out number 2. The Longhorns are now 1 out away from completing the comeback off the grand slam. And to the plate is Michael Rivas, who's 1 for 3. As he stands in, 2 outs, top of the 9th inning. Last shot for the Sooners unless they can get him on base. Rivas fouls that first pitch off, making it 0 for 1. Calzado gets set, and he gets home with the 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike number 2. Chase that one just on the outside edge. Couldn't hold up on the timing. Here comes the 0-2 delivery. He's going to hit a chopper back to Calzado, and that should do it. And the Longhorns will take the Game 3 win and complete the sweep here in Arlington. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As we offense really got going in Game 2, and we finally carried it over here in Game 3 with the grand slam. Take the lead, seal the deal. That's how you want to kind of finish off some games. Now, while we do celebrate out there in the field, I do want to remind y'all to hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it already. And if you did like today's video, definitely give us a thumbs up, as it really does help out the channel. And I do just want to thank y'all for all the support y'all have shown us here recently. The channel growth has been amazing. It's crazy to see. I love making these for y'all. Thank y'all very much for everything y'all have done for us. Now, in this series, we did go from 4th, or really tied for 5th in the Big 12, as we're now up to 3rd in the Big 12 with the complete sweep. So we'll have to see what the rest of the season leads for us as we go on. So definitely, everybody, thank y'all for joining us in this game. Next game, we will take a look at, I don't know, I'm trying to think, maybe some Big 10 teams. We'll see what the schedule looks like and who's playing who. After, we'll kind of carry on with our checking in on other teams and other leagues. So on that note, everybody, thank y'all for joining us. I will see y'all in the next episode. So as always, stay safe. And, well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.